yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short?
Back to another episode of Rose and Gold. I'm your host, Black King Sebastian. And this is my lovely co-host, Dr. Ross.
Hello, everyone.
As you guys know, tonight is the night for the She's Hot contest. And Dr. Ross and I are currently in the Playboy Loft, filming at you live. Let's get into this contest, shall we, Dr. Ross?
So for our winner for today, the She's Hot winner, you guys have been waiting for her for a whole entire week, and we are finally bringing it to you.
And we know that you guys have been waiting to hear her name all this time. You guys have been begging. But our winner is none other than the J-Lo, Jennifer Lopez.
Exactly. Congratulations, Miss Jennifer Lopez.
That's right. Congratulations on winning the She's Hot contest. But J-Lo, she's also known by her nickname as the J-Lo, as we said before, but her name is Jennifer Lynn Lopez. She's an American actress, dancer, singer, fashion designer, and a producer, as well as a businesswoman. With J-Lo, keep doing you, get your swerve on, and keep selling your makeup.
Exactly. In 1991, Lopez began appearing in Fly Girl and in Living Color. So you already know J-Lo has been the queen since the beginning of time.
That's right, so she has experience. With J-Lo, congratulations on winning the She's Hot contest. But let's get into our hot topics. And before we get into that, we got the Dolly Parton mugs, sponsored by Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton. And for
Pardon
J-Lo,
my French. Let's move into our first hot topic.
for our first hot topic, we're going to go ahead and mention Salma Hayek. Salma Hayek says she's still looking young and beautiful at 54. What are your thoughts, Black King Sebastian?
With Salma Hayek, we know that you look a little bit chunky right now, like the chunky monkey, but you still are very, very hot and scandalous for your age. So with you, all you have to do is just maybe work a bit more on the workouts, and then you're good. A1.
But we
Who
still
knows?
love you, Selma.
That's right. You might even be the winner for the She's Hot contest. You never know. Let's move into our next hot topic.
Now, Black King Sebastian, you and I have been talking about Brian Austin Green for the longest time. We put this beat on so Brian Austin Green could get a little bit of flavor.
That's
we
right.
thought he was going to come through and spice things up. Maybe send the hitman after the Machine Gun Kelly.
You know what it is?
Broke, nigga. Your auntie broke. Your grandma broke. Your brother broke. Nigga, you broke.
Just to, not to beat him up, not to bruise him, just to give him a little bit of words of faith.
Just send him a message.
But, you know, Brian Austin Green is still the simp of our century, and he went out and for his interview, he still spoke lovingly about his wife, Megan Fox.
You peanut head motherfucker, that didn't make any damn sense.
What are your thoughts, Black King?
And they actually said that it was with a secret divorce or secret split up. First of all, this is not secret. Megan Fox, if she didn't already, it's all over the news with the machine gun and you and everyone is just in a scramble.
Exactly. Before you even mentioned that you guys were getting divorced, Megan Fox had posted everywhere that she was with Machine Gun Kelly and that Machine Gun Kelly was all over her since the first week. So,
But Brian Austin Green, all you had to do was listen to the Black Book. All you had to do was listen to the advice. But what you did, you went out there and did what you wanted to do, and look at you now. You look like a sad sap sucker. All you
no
had to do
hard
was
feelings,
listen.
though.
That's right.
Respectfully.
Respectfully. But Brian, you're starting to look more and more like the Brad Pitt. And that's what I'm not liking to see.
Brad Pitt's been quiet for a minute. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned Brad Pitt, Black King Sebastian, because didn't we hear that he's going to be in a movie role coming up soon? So that is good news to hear. And Angelina Jolie has gone silent too. Maybe she's gone back to the Batcave, went back to the Leia to see what's good, what's cooking.
And who knows, she's probably kicking not the Brian Austin Green, but the Brad Pitt in the background.
Myself, you ain't gotta worry about a nigga jealous. I don't even like working with niggas, baby. See, I'm telling something.
Before we move into our next hot topic, you guys can see there's the Big Papa as well as the Puffy back there. Look out, black, white, blue, green, as well as to my Asian friends. That's for you, Kylie Jenner. Only 4 more years. 1, 2, 3. 4 more years.
Speaking of the Asian persuasion, though, Black King Sebastian, while you were counting down the numbers for them, Asian persuasion, wife of Malik Beasleys, you know, for a second, if you don't really know who he is, he's a basketball player, and Larsa Pippen was running the streets with him. She has recently, the wife of Malik, has recently decided to just call a divorce.
With the Malik, you fell for it, and the Larsa Pippen has once again drug you under the bus. Because she's probably gonna run away and go to someone else right after this.
Exactly.
But you shouldn't have fell for the trap. But a lot of people have fell for the scandalousness.
And I guess Larsa went out after the wife had posted multiple posts on Instagram saying things like,
But
the truth.
I tell you what, I like you, and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
With the Larsa Pippen, first of all, you need to change that name to the Lisa. Lisa, number 2. Rinna. And with the Larsa Pippen, or Lisa, you would be great for the Strip 101, Strip.tv. Because we know that you break down homes, you fix them, and you remodel.
Well, Black King Sebastian, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. And Larsa's been scandalous since from the get-go. We even have Larsa's fans coming out because apparently, I thought Scottie Pippen and Larsa Pippen have been divorced. Apparently, they've been together this whole time. And they've filed for divorce a few times, but they're just letting each other do them, and it's cheaper to stay together. So,
and Larsa, I cannot stress this enough. You need to take the Larsa and Pippen name away. That is like a ball and chain.
exactly.
Just cut that out of your life. Lisa, that's what you should be called. That's for you, Miss Lisa, number 2, not Rinna. Let's move into our next hot topic.
Before we go off to our next hot topic, I do want to mention just one more time Miss Lisa number 2, and for Lisa number 1, our favorite Lisa Rinna. We still have the show Strip 101 coming to you from our, producers and our managers and our agents.
That's
and they
right.
have this show, and it's going to be hot, and it's going to be powerful, and it's going to be fired up. So if you don't hop on the train now while it's already running, when it's steaming and bustling, you probably won't have a spot. I'm not going to lie to you, but
right now, the
we
seats.
love you, so.
That's right. The seats are still available. Let's move into our next hot topic with the Mike Tyson. So Mike Tyson admits he smoked cannabis before Roy Jones Jr. fight, as a 54-year-old legend reveals he can't.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
As well as with the Mike Tyson we see in this photo, you're all dressed up. So we know that you made the $10 million from the fight.
Dressed to impress.
That's right. You must have went to the mall and got yourself some of the fly, because you're looking super fly in this photo. You have the suit jacket on, you are like that.
Mike
You got
knew
the Rolex.
Mike knew what was up. He was the hustler, he's the player, and that's what he's trying to tell you through the photo. He knew the fight was, we're not going to say rigged, but we're going to say respectfully enjoyable. And then he left. He went straight to the casino, straight to all the places that he bid all his money on, and said, hand me the checks.
Tell him to bring me my money.
And they were just throwing the money at him.
That's right. Ching ching. But with Mike, we got love for you. Still, with the extra millions you got from that, build up your new place with the Roy. Call it the Mike and Roy, the new fighting or boxing club. Let's move into our next hot topic with the Wendy Williams. So Wendy Williams is saying that she's going to be creating a new biopic documenting her substance abuse. All I have to say, Wendy, we'll take your spot. At the end of your biopic, you already know what's going to be there. A photo of Dr. Ross and I.
They're going to already start hauling it up.
That's right. The new Wendy Williams.
And not only that, Wendy Williams, there isn't much to say. I mean, the only thing that you could put in is your clip on Halloween, when you started blacking out from all the hot sauce that you put in your chicken.
Nosa. Let's move into our next hot topic with the Kelly Ripa. And this one's going to be a twofer. Because at first she was saying that Kelly Ripa herself and Mark Consuelos have a new crime TV show it has been exhumed and is now set for a January premiere on Oxygen. Kelly Ripa, you need to sit down. And you know what? We heard for the second part of this topic that she actually came back home, or when Mark came back home, she was butt naked and stripping down.
Oh, for real? On God? Just like that?
So, first of all, for the new TV show coming up, I'm not hating on the new TV show with Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa. It seems like Kelly's basically saying she sees him in all these other shows and with all these other girls too, and she says, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be the only catfish player here. So that's why she started a new show where maybe they can be Bonnie and Clyde. And for her stripping down, Kelly Ripa, when do you not strip down? Give us that answer, we'll wait.
That's right. Let's move to our next and final hot topic with the Kylie Jenner. So Kylie Jenner shows off her towering 2020 Christmas tree, and she says it's right at the ceiling. Kylie Jenner, we heard that you have the big-ass Christmas tree. First of all, I want to say, can I put a present under the tree? Because I got something for you. I'll be the stocking stuffer. We can sit there like that, and we can sit there and wait for Santa Claus. Because you already know who's coming there. Black Kid. But before we move off of this, or actually, with this hot topic, we're done. But before we end off the rose and gold, we want to say to the J-Lo, welcome home.
Welcome home, J-Lo. You are our She's Hot winner, so once again, congratulations. And for Kelly Ripa, we do want to say, since you're used to always stripping it down on the poles, apparently since you just got a little bit of a few moves up your sleeve, like we said for Lisa number 2 and Lisa number 1, come on down to Strip 101 for our producers and our managers and our agents, because they have a new show coming out called Strip 101. Black King Sebastian read the synopsis for it, last rose and gold, so you can have an idea of it. But we'd like you on that show so you can pop it and lock it. But
and as like this painting right here with J-Lo and Miss Ripa, you get better with time.
$30,000.
Vintage. That's for you. We'll throw some, We'll throw some rice and roses at your wedding, Miss J-Lo. And for Miss Kelly Ripa, keep being scandalous.
Before we close it off, I want to mention this one hot topic, Black King Sebastian, because this one got me a little bit riled up. Not in a bad way, but in a hyped up way. We all know the pro dancer from Dancing with the Stars, Christelle Stoss, the one that we gave our She's Hot winner to, our beautiful She's Hot winner. So she was saying the internet went crazy when they found out that she was dating her partner from Dancing with the Stars recently, and so she posted a photo. Let me just say one thing. You're 39, he's 31, it's not a big of that age difference.
It's not a big gap.
Wait a minute!
Black King Sebastian, because she just so recently got divorced to the last guy, and now she's immediately dating this new guy.
Well, you already know why she divorced. She divorced because she was going to be with the figure, but the real one's waiting for you right here. 4 more years.
She wants the cocoa chocolate butter.
It's gonna end eventually when she runs into the Mamba.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there, Black King Sebastian. Now close it off.
These were all of our hot topics for today, and for Kylie Jenner, that's for you. I'll be the Santa Claus coming to the house.
And congratulations to Miss J-Lo once again, because you are a She's Hot winner. We will have this beautiful trophy.
Ice Cube. We'll catch you on the next song. We'll catch you guys on the next song.
Rose and gold.